Welcome back again to this series of video classes. In this lesson, we are going to discuss the use and common mistakes of past perfect continuous. My name is Gabriel and let's start. One of the uses of the past perfect continuous is very related to the past perfect. Remember, just as in the past perfect, in this past perfect continuous, we are going to still be talking about two actions that are happening in the past. And again, just like in the past perfect, we want to use the past perfect continuous to talk about the first event happening in the time. So you could say that the past perfect and the past perfect continuous are kind of like the past of the past. That's like a lot of students understand the idea of the past perfect, just the past of the past. Now, for example, another difference that we can find in the past perfect continuous is that the past perfect continuous is going to emphasize on the duration of the event. And remember, whenever we're using continuous tenses, we are talking about events that are ongoing or they are not finished, but they are taking place at the moment of the situation. So let's just take a look of some examples. Remember, we use the past perfect progressive to show that the first event was already in progress when the second action occurred. In the example, Lon started waiting for Audrey at 10 o'clock and Audrey arrived at 11. You can use the past perfect progressive or past perfect continuous to address or to signal, to point out that one event happened first. And the event that happened first is the one that you are using with the past perfect progressive. So, in this case, Lon had been waiting for an hour when Audrey arrived. Now we know that the first action was that Lon was there waiting for Audrey, and that the second action was that Audrey arrived, since we are using the past perfect to signal the location or the position of the events in the time. In this other example, we can just see that we can use the past perfect progressive to emphasize on the duration of the first event. So, in the example, we started looking for a new car in August 2020. We found the right car in September 2021. We can use again the past perfect progressive to signal not only that the event was taking place at that moment and that the first event happened with the use of the past perfect progressive, but we can also emphasize on the length, on how long the event that happened first took. So we had begun looking for a new car for over a year when we found the right one. Again, it's important to emphasize that you are using the past perfect progressive to signal that the the action of looking for a new car happened first in the location of events. And we know that you found or finding the right car was the main action and the second action in the location of the time of the event because found is using the past form of the verb. I hope that you found this video useful and now you are ready to continue working on the next lesson, which is about the past perfect continuous.